This is Santa Elena Canyon in Big Bend National Park. It's on the west side of the national park, and it's the gateway from where the Rio Grande River emerges from this 1,500 foot deep canyon out into Big Bend and then goes around the Chizos and the Sierra de Quemada and into the Boquillas Canyon on the east side of the national park. So, as mentioned, this is 1,500 feet of Cretaceous age limestone that the river has cut through. Why did it cut through there rather than going around these? You can look towards the south and you can see it as a big tall wall of limestone, all the way contiguous. So why did the river decide to go through here rather than around it? Simply put, the river and the path of the river predated the uplift of these mountains. And more specifically, we're located on the west side of the Rio Grande Rift, which is an extensional tectonic regime that during the Miocene, as the Rio Grande Rift began to expand, we had large normal faults, and here at Santa Elena Canyon is the east boundary of that rift and one of these tall normal faults. This Cretaceous age limestone is expansive. It is part of a very large giga-platform in the Cretaceous that extended all the way from southern New Jersey today, all the way through the Gulf of Mexico, which was just brand new at that time, and down into the Yucatan Peninsula and northern South America. It was all contiguous, and it got separated apart during the expansion of the Gulf of Mexico during the Jurassic into the Cretaceous, and later as that basin completely formed. Then things stopped for a while, and we had Eocene age, so Eocene Oligocene age volcanism, which is the core of Big Bend National Park, and then following that we had reactivation of this rift zone and propagation of that rift towards the north into Albuquerque and on up to Santa Fe, as what used to be a subduction zone in the west, where the Farallon plate was subducting over North America. That subduction ended, and we ended up with a transverse fault zone, which is where the San Andreas is today, and that went from a compressional tectonics, which was what created the Rocky Mountains, to an extensional tectonics, or a crustal relaxation, that created the Great Basin and here in the Rio Grande Rift. So this is one of those big faults on the west side of that Rio Grande Rift, and Boquillas Canyon on the opposite side of the park is the east margin, and we are in a major big sediment-filled graben feature has punctuated with volcanism over the years.